Hey people, Idiot 190 here with some LP announcements. And I decided to divide it into really a few fronts. Let's start with the LPing front. I have been at a bit of a stall of what to LP next. Namely because I don't know what I can LP that isn't over LP'd. And I had a few ideas, but I wanted the okay from you folks. Iji is one game I thought from Daniel Remar. Should I LP it or should I hold off? And if I am to go for it, what kind of run should I go for? A pacifist, a kill 'em all run, a crack as many as possible? What? Tell me. Another LP I've thought of. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul. A game I've played when I was a bit younger. Should I LP it or should I not LP it? And if you're wondering if I'm going to use the password system, I'm going to make a sort of password roulette, if you will. A handy site combo of game FAQs and random.org. I can get a card code list of all the Eternal Duelist Soul cards, and then run random.org and yeah, do the math. I go down X number of lines from random.org, input password, and get my card. And as for how I'll record, I'm going to record pretty much one duel, one vid. If it's a match, it's all one vid. If it's one of those rare hunter attacks, it's one vid. If it's a tournament that spans multiple days, one day, one vid. Get the gist? And for the sake of convenience, folks, I'm actually going to put in any important things I've accomplished, like clobbered someone X times, got Y pack, and yeah, just a couple things for food for thought. 2. College life. Classes have been going okay, really. My math is somewhat of a doozy, unfortunately, because I'm dealing with one job done problems. And English isn't looking a lot prettier because I'm not a essay writer. Business club, it's going fairly easy. And accounting class. I have no idea what I'm up against yet. But it'll come on the 14th. And the college's gaming club. Being honest, I barely participate. For, well, they play a lot of Xbox 360 stuff that I'd never played, and being honest, I don't want to be humiliated on 256 levels. Although they do have a Dungeons and Dragons program, I can't participate due to my scheduling misfortunes, and even if I could, I couldn't. As, well, the latest I'm really at my college is 4 o'clock p.m. my time. And, well, I might as well move to a totally new subject. My reasons for not joining a Dungeons and Dragons group and whatnot. Reason A, not enough dice. Well, here's my probable support for everything. I'm pretty sure people will not, you heard right, not tolerate a random number generator like random.org or me borrowing their dice briefly. B, I'm new to it. And as a result, I'd probably be booed off stage for my idiot moves causing a total party wipe. A Leroy Jenkins, if you will. And no, you're not making me say it. I'm just kidding. Leroy Jenkins! I'm sorry, folks. It just... And the third reason, I really can't find any games that I could dedicate my time to. And, as it should say, self-explanatory. As I really can't find a game where my scheduling won't conflict. And now, we move to the real life. And folks, I went into fanfiction.net and I've been reading a few amusing fanfics and thought about writing some myself, but writer's block stopped me before I even picked up the quill. Reason primary, well, I'm afraid I'd wind up going into the MA rank, the forbidden rank of fanfic. Much like how there's a everyone teen mature game, they won't allow the MA rank fanfics. Reason number 2, I'm kinda afraid I'd wind up using a copyrighted character like, I'd wind up using a name like Michael Jackson in a fanfic. And don't get me started on that. Thing is, I'm trying to avoid the copyrights. And the third spineless jelly reason, I'm afraid I'd be booed off stage. Kinda thank Dungeons and Dragons for me not joining. Being booed off for being a Leroy Jenkins. And another thing in real life, I've gotten into Kaiba Corp Virtual Duel System, which, long story short, is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling thing online. And yeah, if you want the duel, go ahead, contact me. What kind of deck you got? How many forbidden cards? And speaking of forbidden cards, my view on forbidden cards, if you don't have any, you're going to be looking pretty good in the basis of acceptance. I.e., if you have 0 or maybe 1 forbidden card, I'll probably accept you for a duel. But if you have a deck made of nothing but forbidden cards, I'm probably going to have to decline. There's a reason the cards are forbidden. You might be thinking, am I a casual player or a competitive player? Fun fact, folks, I'm actually a casual player. I don't go for the gold. I just duel for the sake of dueling. If you don't like that attitude, you can go ahead and eat an egg. And on the job, I still don't have a job yet. Tough job markets. Hate them. And I'm still girlfriendless as usual. Didn't need the extra pressure. And I don't mean that way, people. Get your brains out of there. And now that I think about it, there really isn't anything else. So, yeah, this is NESGame 190. Over and out with this announcement video. Go ahead and vote on the 2 LPs. And yeah, if you folks approve, I'll go to it. If not, then hey, I'll look for something. And if you want a duel, come on, send me a message or something. And yeah, the show's over.